Tomb Raider is probably the most famous treasure hunting explorer in video game history, and what makes Lara Croft still going strong today is definitely her fan base. The popularity of Tomb Raider and fan support has always made it one of the most famous points of discussion among the gaming community. This support is the reason people are always coming up with creative add-ons for the game, going from dedicated fans creating new levels on the Tomb Raider level editor, all the way to game life improvements mods for the newest games. Some of these mods are skins, other are visual enhancements, other are, well, unique pieces of art, let's put it that way. I've always been a console guy, and I was never really interested on non-official levels or stupid mods. But recently, I experienced some of these mods and thought it was quite cool. So today, I decided to tell you which mods are a must try, bringing you the top 7 Tomb Raider mods of all time. Starting with number 7, Ellie, Tomb Raider 2013 mod. I started this list with a mod that I personally believe it makes total sense, really. In Tomb Raider 2013, you can mod Lara to become a character from other games like Ada Wong from the Resident Evil series or Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. However, the most fitting mod that I could possibly find was Ellie from The Last of Us. Even though I believe the real Ellie is tougher than 2013's Lara, she is also much younger, so her constant crying in this game would definitely fit well on the young children like Ellie. Number 6. Tomb Raider Legend The Last Revelation mod. Even though Lara's model in Tomb Raider The Last Revelation only had about 300 polygons, many of the classic fans would take this model over any of the most recent ones. And even though Lara in Tomb Raider Legend is technically still classified as classic Lara, some fans didn't like her model that much, and for the love of the 90s Lara, they decided to play as classic Lara in this beautiful game that is Tomb Raider Legend. And sign me up, I absolutely love this and would 100% recommend to any of the classic fans. Number 5. Canonical Lara mod, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Lara has changed a lot since first debuting on the Sega Saturn back in the late 90s, but while there can be no denying that she looks a lot more lifelike these days, some may not be too happy about the drastic change made to Lara's face. So, of course, fans came up with a mod for that. The Canonical Lara mod aims to make the game's heroine look a bit more like her former self without clashing with the game's realistic art style. For the most part, it works incredibly well, replacing Lara's facial texture with one that looks much more like her 90s and early 2000s looks, and I absolutely love it. Number 4. Tomb Raider Legend The Last Revelation Young Lara mod. Here we go again, but this time it's different because I feel that this is for the players who love both Legend and the classic games. This model is obviously from the Legend model, but it was redone to look like the young version of Lara Croft that appeared in the Cambodia level of the Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. Absolutely great model full of nostalgia that made me play this game once again. Number 3. Angelina Jolie, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Much like Tomb Raider 2013, Rise of the Tomb Raider features its fair share of skin swaps. The pick of the bunch is arguably X-Rax's Angelina Jolie mod, which, as the name might suggest, replaced the default Lara model with an impressively lifelike model of the very first actress to portray Lara on the big screen, Angelina Jolie. Though neither of the two movies in which Jolie portrayed Lara were particularly well received, they did perform strongly at the box office and were enjoyed by many fans of the series. Those looking to see how the actress handles in video game form can now do so with 5 unique outfits available. So here we go, if you're one of those fans, here's a treat for you. Number 2. Tomb Raider Legend and Anniversary Classic Lara mod. What can I say here? Do you love the classic games? then these are a must-play games with this mod installed. Here, you can play as one of the classic Laras from Tomb Raider 1 all the way to Angel of Darkness, and you can even play as Natla or Curtis if you want to have a little bit of fun. If you want to know how to access these mods and how to install them, please check Raidercast's video as he explains step by step what to expect from these mods and how to install them. Number 1. OpenLara. I know what you're gonna say. OpenLara, it's not a mod per se. But I couldn't make a video of modifications that enhances a Tomb Raider game and not talk about OpenLara. OpenLara is an open source engine for the classic Tomb Raider game developed by Xprogger. The project is cross-platform, but the web version is preferred as it works 100%. This OpenLara enhances the visual better than any remaster will, and it brings some great features like full screen support, a freaking sky on the Lost Valley, amazing water effects, free camera and much more. All I can say here is that if you never played the original, then I would say absolutely start from this version. And if you played the original, then play this again, you won't be disappointed. And with that being said, Raiders, I wanna hear from you. Have you tried any of these mods already? Is your favorite in this list? Or do you like others that I didn't mention, but I should have? As always, let me know in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now here are the top 3 comments from my last video where I ranked all versions of Lara Croft. Savannah Lion said, in the end of course it's Lara Croft from the classic games. These versions of Lara Croft sets the mark for me. That fact will never change. Rose Gold Boy 8103 said, Angelina Jolie's portrayal of Lara Croft is probably my favorite. The movies are what introduced me to the games. But if I had to pick a game iteration, the Angel of Darkness is probably my favorite iteration of her. She's so grumpy and whimsical in that game. And Keens8608 said, the reboot stuff in Legend and in the World are less Lara than any of the classics. And that's it for today, guys. If you want your comment to feature on my next Tomb Raider video, please don't hesitate and comment down below. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and until our next adventure.